up, Leo? Let's see what the next 48 looks like for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Leo placements. I was getting something here about a Pisces. I feel like you could have Pisces energy. You could have a placement, or you could be dealing with one, okay? Starting off, you have the Empress for the next 48. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Pisces here with the Hanged Man. You got the Queen of Coins, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then you have the Two of Cups here, okay? At the bottom, you do have the Four of Cups. You have the Nine of Swords. And then you have the High Priestess. Okay, some of you guys are stressing out about a situation that doesn't feel like it's working out in your favor. Or you could be kind of in your head about a person, place, or thing. I feel like with that Four of Cups, some of you guys could have had your hopes up recently when it comes to a situation. And it's leading to your Nine of Swords. Now, I don't know that necessarily this Four of Cups is what's keeping you up at night, but I think it's the fact that if you were like putting all your eggs in one basket, this is like, okay, what am I going to do next? What do I need to do now? Okay, some of you guys could have jumped into a situation without having thought everything through, or maybe you did, and then, you know, life unexpectedly took a little bit of a turn here. So I do feel like there is a little bit of like stress when it comes to something here that you were hoping was going to like work out for like the best case scenario. Okay, and with that High Priestess, some of you guys could be watching tarot to figure out like what the next thing for you to do is, or to get some sort of confirmation, or maybe even just get some advice here. I feel like I'm talking to a group of Leos where you have no clue what you should do next. Okay, I feel like you're feeling stuck, and the Hangman is here, so we'll talk about that in a minute. But I am feeling like right now, you guys are being pulled inward, okay? Especially with that High Priestess. This is about utilizing your intuition. This is about what feels right to you, but not just from like a standpoint of like the 3D, but like from like a spiritual aspect. Some of you guys, this happened because you're being guided to go into your spirituality. So this could be the starts or the makings of a spiritual awakening for some of you, okay? So just keep an open mind. But again, like, rejection is God's protection. So what isn't working out in your favor is truly working out in your favor, just in not the ways that you hoped, okay? So just remain positive with that. You got the Empress. You could be finding out that you're pregnant, that someone around you is pregnant. If you're not trying to get pregnant, don't. I feel like there's a pregnancy window that's open for the next 48 hours. I'm hearing 48 hours only. Okay, so with that Empress, though, I do feel like a lot of you guys right now are feeling really grounded at this time, okay? I do feel like you've got, like, your life kind of put together. And maybe you do, maybe you don't. I'm hearing ignorance is bliss, but I'm seeing it more so, like, in the way of what works for you may not work for other people, right? So you guys could be kind of living an untraditional or an unorthodox kind of like lifestyle, but it works for you, and like things truly are good like in your book in terms of whatever this is, okay? I do feel like a lot of people at this time could be coming to you like to ask for advice maybe. There's also something about a glow up when it comes to your finances, or at least a position at work here. So it's like if you're already a boss, you're about to be a boss. You know, if like you're a general manager, you're about to be a district manager, that kind of thing. So there is an elevation here when it comes to your work that I am seeing. You could be hearing talks about this in the next 48 hours. Some of you guys could be getting this promotion. You already know about it. But other than that, I do feel like right now, this is about you guys nurturing yourselves with that Empress, okay? You are being guided in the next 48. Just find an hour or find some time during the day to kind of just nurture yourself, right? Make sure you guys are eating good. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Make sure you know that you're just in good spirits, okay? Because I feel like people around you, they do look up to you, and sometimes you might feel like, damn, like you're always on. So you might need to take a break from being on and just kind of make sure that you are realigned mentally, spiritually, physically, okay? You have the Hanged Man here. Like I said, some of you guys could be feeling stuck in a situation. You could be feeling stuck with like a baby mama, or maybe stuck in like a house situation. Some of you guys might still live with your parents, or maybe you live with one of your parents. You could be living with your mother and you're just like, oh, I need to get out of here. Some of you guys are in your head. Some of you guys are going to be moving your mom in, is what I just got. Someone here, like your mom's about to move in with you. I'm hearing that's bad for business. But whatever it is, I do feel like you guys might be feeling stuck. So you guys could be going to get advice from like a mother figure, or from your actual mother here, okay? Again, I feel like I mentioned before, it's like Some of you guys really don't know what your next move should be. And so, again, you could be looking at other outlets of outside influence, just trying to get other people's opinions and see where you kind of land in the middle or not, kind of thing. Okay, if you are feeling stuck, I feel like in the next 48, it's not as bad as you think it is. I do feel like, because okay, this was what the swamp creature, right? Even though he's upside down in the water, he can breathe underwater. And if anything, like, what if he was diving in there, right? He just needs to adjust himself. So I think that's something to just kind of look at, where it's like the silver lining is like, you're just in the water, you're not drowning. Okay, so if things right now aren't looking up, if things right now are feeling a little like hectic or overwhelming, just take a deep breath and try to figure it out, right? And again, it's like, try not to blow things out of proportion is what I'm hearing. Okay, because I feel like all this is going to require is just you to readjust. Okay, so to become adaptable, that could be the lesson here, just adjusting and being adaptable to certain situations. Okay, Queen of Coins here, your money's looking good. Okay, I do feel like so you have what you have the Queen of Swords, and then you have the Queen of Coins here. I feel like you guys, again, and then you have the Empress, right? So, again, I feel like you guys are really good when it comes to maybe giving advice. I feel like you guys are pretty grounded for the most part. Like, you guys know what to do and how to, like, manage situations when they get a little chaotic. So, I do feel like you guys are definitely going to be exercising that part of your energy in the next 48 hours. Some of you guys are actually literally going to be exercising. Maybe you're doing a marathon or marathon prep or something like that. I see somebody running here, okay? I'm seeing flag football as well. But I do feel like with this Queen of Coins, your money looks good. If money's been a priority, I feel like you've been budgeting. You've been making sure that like the bills are paid and all that. And if you get to go out, great, whatever, right? So I do feel like you guys are feeling really grounded in the next 48. You could be dealing with a boss here as well. I feel like your boss is giving you attitude for no reason. Okay, I feel like, see, she's like on her wedding day, right? We have to assume that. So I feel like for you guys, it's like, wherever you are, it's always your show. It's always your attention. You are a Leo, right? And that could be making someone feel like really jealous or really inferior. And so because their insecurities are getting the best of them, like on your day, on your show, it looks like, you know, the shadow's just pointing like, hey, go do that. Go clean this. Go do. It's like they have to order you around in order for them to try to belittle you. But you're a Leo. There's no belittling you. Okay, and then lastly, you have the Two of Cups here. Some of you guys are going to be getting married. Maybe it's like your wedding day in the next 48 hours. I see it going really well here. I see you guys being a little on edge. Be careful how you talk to people, okay? I feel like, I don't know, wedding day jitters or something like that. It just gets people out of character. So do your best to stay in character. With that Two of Cups, though, I do feel like you're coming into alignment. If you are dating someone, I feel like things are about to get a lot better, stronger. If you've been having issues in your relationships, I feel like something happens here in the next 48 that kind of flips the script a little bit. So I do feel like you and your person are definitely going to be getting on the same page here if you haven't been on the same page for quite some time. I do feel like, what is that saying? Absence makes the heart grow fonder. So again, it's like if you're dealing with a long distance relationship, it's like the more that you talk to your person, the more that you guys develop that communication skill, the more that you guys give that reassurance, the stronger your relationship is going to become. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Leo. Hopefully this helps and resonates. Catch you on the next one.